Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Here are the five for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point guard position.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
Now, here's Zubac. Outside, George, and it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team.
George looking over the floor. The kick out to Wall. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Morant. Adams outside. 6 on the shot clock. Tries again. And it's Morant missing. Morant's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Inside. Takes it out to Leonard. First quarter, just over a minute played. And George, here we go, takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
Just surveying the defense, and Paul George had enough room to get that one off.
Now here's Morant. On the wing, Brooks. Payne for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
And here's Morris for 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Ball against Morant. Bane looking around. From deep. Memphis the rebound. Up top, Morant. Covered by Wall. Morris with the rebound. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in him.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And George with this stuff.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Outside, Bane. Outside, Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And here's Brooks from outside. That shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Leonard attacking. Can't finish the one-handed jam.
Oh, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Now here's Morant. 1:25 left in the first. Here's Jackson. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Just nothing more you can do. Sometimes Jackson is going to score no matter how good the coverage is.
Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have injuries have been a factor the past couple seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
Here's Morant. The Clippers getting the bucket. the pass to Bain. Morant sets a screen for Bain. The shot, no good. Clippers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And the wide open shot from Morris. And that one's good. George has got 6.
PG picking the right spot that time to pick up the offensive rebound.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. We've got 28 seconds left here in the first quarter. Morant passes to Bain. On the wing, Brooks. Clock at 6. Back to Bain. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Misses from short range.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Clippers. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Los Angeles.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the 1 spot.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Bain passes to Adams. Drops in the layup for 2. Adams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, Adams back in the paint. That's where he lives.
Outside, George. To the paint. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And Morant throws it down.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Now, here's George. 9 points in the game so far. Left side, Leonard. From downtown, the rebound by Steven Adams. The Grizzlies trail by 7. And here is Brooks. The dish to Adams. Back to Brooks. 6 to shoot. Morant with a wide open look from beyond the arc and then some. Morant's got 5 points in the quarter. Clippers leading by 4. Outside Leonard. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Zubac. Pass to Leonard. And then Leonard with the dunk.
And Kawhi rising up and bringing that one down.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Brooks outside. Brent, as we all know, you were a former slam dunk contest champion. So with that in mind, what was your take on the 2022 contest?
Well, I think there are some great dunkers out there, Kevin, and every year it's like that. I know from year to year it takes a lot of criticism to the contest, and certainly there are years that are better than others, but the skill of those guys on the floor for them to go out and put on an exhibition, always appreciated as a fan.
Here's Bain following the basket by John Wall. This is his first free throw of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Desmond Bain.
And Bain drops them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Wall finds Leonard. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
1:32 left in the first half. Wall against Morant. Just 5 to shoot. The offensive rebound. Outside for George. There's the drive. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Paul George just quick and smooth that time coming down the lane.
Outside, Bain. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Drains the three-pointer. Brooks has got himself on the board with 3 there.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on it.
Leonard on the wing. Brooks covering. Outside Leonard. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The 3. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to 2 on the bucket from Brooks.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Wall finds George. Now Zubac. Here's Leonard. Yep, that one goes. Leonard's got 7 points.
That's tenacious play in the paint from Kawhi, just insisting on getting to that shot.
Morant against Wall. Here's Morant. Here's Brooks. And it's sent back by Leonard.
That's why they call him the clock. Kawhi getting in there with those.
All right, Dave, thank you. And
Your Grizzlies, 23. The Grizzlies, 27.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
We've got Williams, also Green out there, and it's Conchar in at the 2. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Green. Tillman passes to Williams. A second chance effort. Conchar, good.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Pass to Kennard. Outside Covington. Shots good by Kennard. Kennard's got his first 2 points.
Good job by Kennard. He makes the read, and that's an impressive play just to get to the inside.
Outside Green. Passes it to Williams. Williams, a screen on Jackson. Jones, no luck. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On defense, Memphis, trailing by 4. Kennard, the pass to Coffee. All sorts of time, and too long on the shot.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now, here's Batum. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shots good by Kennard.
And if you give Batum some time to survey the floor, he'll find an open teammate.
Well, we know Kennard can shoot, but Brent, he has moved up a level.
Well, Luke Kennard ended the season with the highest three-point percentage in the league, right around 45%. But there is more to his game. If you overplay him, he can drive it. He's a better playmaker than you might imagine. It's in a really tough matchup.
Clippers leading by 5. Kennard, the pass to Batum. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Outside, Green sinks the triple.
This is what Green brings to the offense, the unwavering confidence to rise up and hit threes.
The pass to Kennard. Batum sets a screen for Kennard. No good on the 3. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Green passes to Concho for the lead. Memphis the rebound. Takes the 3. And Danny Green hits from deep. Green's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Memphis.
This is bread and butter stuff here. If you're tasked with trying to stop Green, you can't give him any space on a catch-and-shoot opportunity.
And Covington gets it to go on the assist by Jackson. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Here's Conchard. Over in the corner, Green. We've got 1:13 left here in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Conchard, the pass to Jones. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
Outside Jackson, pass to Batum. It's deflected. Here's Conchard on the wing. Williams. There's the triple. Rebounded by Jackson.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
Now here's Covington. It's a one-point game. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Jones kicks to Green. Wide open. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Pass to Kennard. Here's the 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's the Grizzlies up. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for me.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jackson is the point with Kennard on the wing. Robert Covington out there with Batum, and it's Coffey in at the 3 spot. There's the pick. Jones, the pass to Concho. Stolen by Jackson. On the wing, Jackson. And Batum kicks to Jackson. Hits it from 3-point range. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Well, he's a confident guy, and he's got a solid 3-point shot, so Jackson rises and fires.
Jacks up a 3, and Memphis with another turnover here.
Well, that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Outside, George. From the arc, buries it from 3-point range.
And more, it should just sink in that Paul George is one of the most accurate 3-point shooters in the league.
Morant looking around. They can't stop the run with that one.
I saw a green light there, but he's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
And it's Leonard missing.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And just so dynamic. Kept that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
Clippers leading by 4. Ball passes to George. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Back to Wall. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
It's tipped. Stolen by Zubac. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. On the wing, George. Off target with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And another miss by Memphis.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
The kick out to Wall. Passes it to Zubac from 11 feet away. That one goes. Counted.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Morant drives in. It's hauled in by George.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
The bucket is good. Wall's got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles.
And this is where PG, at his height, because of his size, he's got that advantage to see over the defense and locate the open man.
It's stolen by Adams. Brooks with no one around. Offline with his 3. Here's the Clippers. Outpacing them right now in a 15-2 run. Leonard, no luck. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. Nice move. And there's the nice layup by Leonard. And the Clippers lead by 12.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Clippers.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Paul George.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
Bain kicks to Jackson. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Clippers.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. George dishes the Wall. Back to George. For the 3. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Memphis ball.
.11 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Morant with it. Banked in off the glass.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
That's the end of the
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our program.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up.
Here we go.
So the Clippers win the tip. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at small forward. Now here's George. Over Edwards, 5 to shoot. George, no good.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, B.A., one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play.
And after a series of major injuries, Wall still remains one of the more athletic players in this league.
And Gobert with the stuff.
And he is built to be an alley-oop threat. Long arms, terrific athlete. He went and got that one.
Russell against Wall. It's George on the wing. Back to Wall. Up top, George. From the arc. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Leonard against McDaniels. Here's Russell. The 17-footer. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, some guys just have a feel for how to score the ball. Russell is firmly in that group.
Zubac with a screen on Russell. Wall, the pass to Morris. Kept alive. Zubac's shot is off.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
McDaniels, that's good.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Leonard with a screen on Edwards. George drives in. McDaniels with some nice D.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Outside for Russell. Jacks up a 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard left side. Ball for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Great find by Leonard. When the offense runs through you time and time again, you have to become a good playmaker. And coming into the league, Kawhi Leonard was viewed as a raw prospect, a solid athlete and defender, but someone that needed to work on his jumper. Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Wall gets the bucket. Wall's got 6.
Assertive play by Wall inside, pushing hard to find himself a shot.
Russell against Wall. The shot by Russell, no good. Well, Smitty, there's no question Kawhi has put a lot of hours into developing his jump shot.
And you see the results now. He's become one of the game's elite scorers because of the hard work he put in, even becoming lethal from outside the arc.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Towns. The 3 is up. Leonard pulls down the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Wall finds George. Back to Wall. Now Zubac. The kick out to Morris. Puts up a 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Picked by Gobert. The 3 from Russell. It's rebounded by Morris. The Clippers have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Leonard for 3. Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Now Russell. Throws it up high. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And this is the chemistry Towns has with his guys. He recognizes when to go for alley-oops. I love it.
George passes to Leonard. Second shot opportunity, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Wall against Russell. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Leonard. Pass to George. From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside McDaniels. The jumper from the wing off target. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the point guard. Leonard attacking. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Outside Russell. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
B.A., dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
Russell finds Towns. Here's Gobert. Tries again. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You see what that little pump fake does? It gives the defender something to think about the next time he goes to challenge Gobert's shot. Coming off his 3rd All-Star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
That one's good from Morris. On the assist by George. Morris has got 5 points.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
It's Edwards on the wing. No one near him. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. And Smitty, no question, Gobert, one of the best bigs we have in the league right now.
You're right, B.A. The reason why 3 consecutive All-Star appearances. He's led the league in field goal percentage multiple times, and he's a block machine.
Wall with it. Russell covering. Leonard outside. Lets it go from deep. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. There's the drive, and the layup is good off the glass. Edwards gotten 4 this quarter.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Out to Leonard. Clippers keep it alive. Pass to Morris from deep 3-point range. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And here's McDaniels. Up top, Edwards. George defending. McDaniels from long range. Gobert. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Clippers ball.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to George. That shot off the mark. So Minnesota will take it the other way.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. The shake. Here's Russell. Excellent D there from Wall.
Creativity at its best, but scoreboard points are worth more than style points. In terms of offense, the Clippers have been up and down in recent years. When they're healthy, they're dangerous. When they're not, it's a struggle.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Here's Wall. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
And Smitty with the Clippers, it shows how important depth is to an NBA offense.
Yeah, you know this. It's great to have a powerful first unit. But if your second unit can't carry its weight, it's a fragile situation.
So courageous, taking it right to the defender.
Boy, this dude knows how to finish in traffic. Wow. They set the pick. George passes to Leonard. Back to George. The 3-ball. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 4 assists in the game.
One of George's main strengths, able to stretch the floor with his outside shooting.
Pass to Towns. Outside for Russell. And there's a 3-second violation.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Wall against Gobert. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And being that Wall is a point guard, it's his responsibility to facilitate. Just a terrific dime right there.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Towns a screen on George from the elbow. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in the game. And the big finish by Wall.
Getting up and finishing with muscle. Love seeing Wall attack the basket with ferocity.
Towns on a screen. They need this. Basket counts. Towns has got 6 points.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
Allie, as always, thank you.
The Timberwolves. 19.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from John Wall.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Jackson and Kennard, the guards. Robert Covington is out there with Amir Coffey. And it's Batum in at the 5, down low. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Jackson with it. Picked up by Reed. Right side, Covington. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. And the Clippers lead by 15.
Nice find by Luke. Shows good vision in both half court and in transition.
Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Prince. From deep. Knocks down the long J.
When Prince gets it clicking from the perimeter, gets his confidence going, the entire offense benefits.
Kennard outside. Launches a 3. Prince grabs the miss.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
To the middle. Here's Anderson. Can't cash it in from close range. They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, B.A. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
And that one's good. Covington
showing some tenacity on that take. Robert Covington with the athleticism on that play.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Noel offline with a three. The Clippers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Covington. Kennard outside. Back to Covington. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Coffey. Here's Batum. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket.
If you don't box out Nicholas Batum, you're going to pay. With this length and how well he uses it, it's a bucket.
Here's Noel. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Anderson can't get it to go.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Prince. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Coffey can't get it to go. Minnesota has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third.
2 minutes remaining.
Reed in the post, covered by Covington. Reed can't hit. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Coffey, stolen by Anderson. Down low. Reed with it. To stop the drought. A slam dunk by Reed.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Here's Prince. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Reggie Jackson.
Certain things make Prince a tough cover. Strength, long arms, quickness that can surprise you.
That one misses. The Clippers shooting the rock around 43% since the third quarter began. And Anderson over to help. Jackson, the pass to Batum. Outside Covington. Kennard outside. And the foul called on Luke Kennard. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
.50 seconds left in the third. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jackson. Anderson gets the bucket.
Trying to become a better scorer on all 3 levels. This time, Anderson attacking the interior.
Batum sets a screen. Pass to Covington. Lets the 3 fly. Fires in the triple. Covington's got 7.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Now Reed. Oh, they pick off the pass. Covington inside. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Fast break, Minnesota. Anderson for 3. Can't get it to drop. And so it's Los Angeles up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. They've got Kyle Anderson, Jordan McLaughlin out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's Naz Reed, and it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. And it's McLaughlin missing. Well, Los Angeles shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. And And here's Kennard. Jackson outside. Back to Kennard. Pass to Batum. Unloads from 13. Good as the jump shot falls. And the Clippers lead by 16.
Great off-ball positioning by Batum, making himself a scoring option.
Here's McLaughlin, and there's the rejection. And they recover it. Another shot. Stolen by Jackson. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Coffey. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Batum, pass to Covington. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Here's Prince. Kept alive by Minnesota. Over to the left wing. To the inside. Here's Anderson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You saw the talent from day one in Summer League. Anderson's one of those guys who can really get it done in a lot of different areas.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Prince. Edwards, he's checked in for Noel. And Russell is subbed in for McLaughlin. The kick out to Wall. Hits the trifecta.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Anderson against Morris. Gobert with a screen on Morris. Anderson passes to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Russell against Wall. It's George on the wing. Takes a turnaround, Jay. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. Wall's got 3 assists in the game.
Facing up from mid-range, George could have tried to drive, but takes what the defense gives him.
Here's Russell. And he drops it in from the low post. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. George, right side. Back to Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Gobert. Goes back up. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Inside. He can't get it to go. McDaniels with some nice D. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Clippers.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for John Wall.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
For 3, George. The kick out to Morris. Ball for 3. Anderson pulls it down. Down low. And stolen by Leonard. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And George launches it from deep. Anderson pulls it down. Pass to McDaniels. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Leonard with the ball. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
A well-dressed group of Timberwolves as they made their way to the locker room. They love playing in front of their rock. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. Jackson against Towns. Gobert with a screen on Jackson. Towns has to Gobert. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Gobert's got the opening field goal of the game for the Timberwolves.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Jackson passes to Morant. Jackson a screen on Russell. Kept alive. Outside Edwards. Takes it inside. Can't connect from short range.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it can feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
And it's Morant missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Towns. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Morant, and finished up by Morant.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Russell passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Morant with another miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it goes down 2 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Russell against Morant. Over Russell. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Russell passes to Towns. Second chance shot. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 8-point game. Here's Bain. The 3 ball. And again, Memphis no good. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Here's McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniel.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And Morant throws it down.
Showing off that vert, Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Gobert with a screen on Brooks. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. 6 to shoot. And it's Russell in the corner. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Towns for 3. Timberwolves keep it alive. Here's Gobert. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Russell against Morant. Russell passes to Edwards. The 7-footer falls. Edwards got his second basket.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
From deep three-point range. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Russell looking around. It could go. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that does it for the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 8. And we'll be back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
Sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense.
The ruling on the floor stands.
Sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team.
Here's the lob to Adams. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And ball goes up and Adams comes down. The anticipation skills, knows where to be to finish that play.
Out to Russell. Back to Edwards. There's the 3. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Jackson passes to Morant. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Russell against Morant. Bull from the top of the key. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Outside, Bain. From deep, it's tipped. Adams with it. He's picked up by Russell. Basket, good. Morant's got 10 points.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
Outside, Towns. Beyond the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Goodness, Jackson off the sweet pass. Throw it up to him. Jared knows what to do.
Russell against Morant. Russell kicks to Towns. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Now, here's Morant for 3. Drops in the tray. Morant's got 7 now in this quarter.
Consistency from deep is going to be the biggest determining factor in Morant's ceiling. If he gets that, I think we're going to see some MVPs in his future.
2 minutes remaining in that.
Out to Edwards. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 6. Now here's Brooks. McDaniels defending. Brooks misses. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Russell passes to Towns. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And you got to like Towns being assertive there. When he plays like this, it really makes the defenders uncomfortable. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. The Grizzlies trail by 7. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Morant kicks to Jackson. They get it back. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Morant's against Russell. And the pass to Towns. Can't cash in from close range.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Brooks up on top. McDaniels defended. Jackson from long range. 5 to shoot. Here's Morant. Here's Adams. Out to Morant. Spins. Here's Brooks. Makes it off the glass.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Russell against Morant. McDaniels with the ball. And he uses the glass on the layup. McDaniels got his second bucket of the game to go.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
Morant passes to Brooks. Fires for 3. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game
26. The Grizzlies. 21.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close to the game it's been so far. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. We've got Williams. Also Green out there, and it's Conchar into the 2. Outside, Jones. From deep three-point range, he doesn't hit that one. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Driving in, Noel passes to Anderson. Here's Reed, back to Anderson. Timberwolves passing it around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now it's a 10-point Minnesota lead.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Jones looking for an opening to the inside. Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson. Kicks it out to Prince. Off target from outside.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Green passes to Tillman. Prince outside, down low. Rebound by Williams.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Here's Conchar. Here's Tillman. Got a hand on it. Noel, no good. And it's Williams with the ball for Memphis. 8-point game. Here's Conchar. And again, Memphis no good. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Prince finds Reed. The kick out to Anderson. And a miss there on the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Loads it up for Williams. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. It's Prince on the wing, guarded by Green. Prince misses. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Jones drives in. Plays it up and banks it in. Jones has got his first points in this one.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring. And how about the impact that Green has on his teammates?
He's been doing it for over a dozen years. A three-point specialist and a starter for the majority of his career. Great veteran presence for them to have in the locker room.
The Timberwolves shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. Free throw, good, Anderson. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Outside, Jones passes it to Conchar. Tries from 16. Tillman. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Conchar. Over in the corner, Green. Here's Conchar. The tray. The rebound by Anderson.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Back to Prince. To the wing right side. Left side, Anderson. Pass to McLaughlin. And here's Reed. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. On the wing, Jones. Launches a 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Here's McLaughlin. Lays it up off the glass. Noel's got the lead up to 11 now for Minnesota.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their lead at 11. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Reed is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Taurean Prince. And it's Noel in at the 2 guard. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's the teardrop. Bain, no good. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Minnesota leading by 12. Outside, Russell. Takes it off the glass.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Now Morant. It's Payne atop the key. Morant outside. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. The 3 from Morant. A rebound by the Timberwolves. We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Morant against Russell. A shot. Back to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. It's good from long range. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Russell fires away from way outside. Can't drop the tough 3-pointer.
Well, if you pull players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens on the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human.
On the wing, Jackson, defended by Towns. Payne against Edwards. Fires for 3. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
And the dunk by Towns.
And look at the explosion from the big fella. Towns' game oozes athleticism.
Morant outside. Looking to get it going. Gobert with the block. They retain possession. Here's Payne. Converts on the jumper for the easy 2. Minnesota leading by 16. Outside, Russell. Lets it go with a 3. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Now, here's Morant for 3.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Minnesota.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for D'Angelo Russell.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Brooks against Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Kicks it to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Outside, Towns. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Jacks up a 3. Doesn't go that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Yeah, another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Russell against Morant. And here's Russell. From deep. Brooks grabs the board.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominic, David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
sidelines, Allie LaForce. Well, Doris, we're expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. From deep, Morant. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
George passes to Wall. Fires it. Unable to get that one. Outside Morant. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go. Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league, but boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
And he gets the bucket. Morant's got 5.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Pass to George. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Leonard passes to George. This one for 3. And again, no good by the Clippers. I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that stars avoided.
They were, B.A., but I think that started to change back in 2011. The trade of CP3 to the Clippers, it started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
Pass to Bane. Brooks outside. From deep, Morant. It's rebounded by Morris. The Clippers have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. All for 3. The rebound by Jackson. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Morant against Morris. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Here's Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Brooks. To the paint. Here's Morant. No good on the shot. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall.
Marcus Morris, money in the mid-range.
George against Bane. Pass to Morant. They grab their own miss. Adams, the pass to Morant. Tries again, and he hits the jumper for 2. Morant's got 7.
Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
And here is Morris. Back to Wall. Morris on the wing. Defended by Jackson. Stolen by Bane. To the middle. Jackson down low. He's working on Morris. He's off on the layup. The Clippers have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Something you can't deny about Marcus Morris. He is a passionate player.
On and off the court, this guy is highly competitive. He's a leader in the locker room. His playing style, to me, would fit with any organization. Smart and tough.
For 3, George. No luck on that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Here's Morant. And his 4th make of the day in 10 tries.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Leonard passes to Zubac. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Morant against Wall. And it's Morant off the drive. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard way outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Grizzlies up 7. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's Wall in at the 1 spot. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brooks.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
The Clippers trail. Wall, the pass to George. Three-pointer. Brooks with the rebound. Well, the Grizzlies shooting only 36% so far in this game. He rifled that one in from distance. Bane's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Wall against Morant, trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Brooks, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Morant against Wall. Poke loose. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. From deep, Bane. And again, it's Memphis with a 3. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Memphis.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
Brooks, right side. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Brooks. It's stolen by Leonard. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." DA?
All right, thanks, Allie. Here's Wall. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, BA, you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And Morant gets it to go.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
George with a steal. And it's the Clippers on the break. Leonard for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Leonard's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
On the wing, Brooks. Back to Bane. Just 5 on the clock. Morant with a screen on George. Bane, the pass to Morant. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Tillman's checked in for Adams, and it's Jones in for Moran. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's Wall. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Pass to Bain. To the inside. Here's Tillman. Tries to keep it alive. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Bain finds Jackson. Over Wall. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Memphis.
First free throw is good.
Shooting 2.
And so Jackson nails both of them.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Up top, Wall. Here's Zubac. And that's not going to go. And so it's...
With the score, your Grizzlies 11, the Grizzlies 23.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. We've got Green. John Conchar is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Xavier Tillman, and it's Williams in at the 4. Here's Conchar. Now covers. Jones from outside. Sinks it from distance. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Coffey. It's Powell on the wing. There's the triple. Sinks the tray.
How's that for an answer? Norman Powell says, I'll see that 3 and raise you one.
Memphis has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Outside, Williams. Back to Jones. 3-pointer. Doesn't go that time. And the Clippers will come the other way. Pass to Covington for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's Williams. Here's Tillman. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Norman Powell. No good on the free throw.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Xavier Tillman. At the line for 2.
And the second free throw is good. 90 seconds into the second half now. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Jackson outside. Driving to the basket. Pass to Powell. Off the mark there with a 3. Well, Memphis shooting pretty well at 45%. Green, the pass to Williams. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. 2 minutes into the second half of play now.
Well, when you consider if you're trying to guard Norman Powell, the first thing you have to worry about that quick first step. And he uses that first step with a combination of aggression and acceleration. And boy, he can get by you in a hurry.
And here's Memphis. They lead by 11. Pass to Jones. Green with a screen on Jackson. Jones, his shot is good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Back to Jackson. Out to Covington. Jacks up a three. And again, no good by the Clippers. And you talk about Powell's athleticism. Doris, he is fearless on his drives to the bucket.
I don't want to meet him at the cup, BA, because he could put you on a poster fast. And on the other end of the floor, he's got the wingspan and athleticism to make any assignment something he is capable of handling.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Batum gets the bucket.
So good at so quickly analyzing and getting through his progressions. Nick Batum gets it off before the defender can react.
Outside, Williams takes a three. Here's Jones. Outside, Green. Tillman with a screen. 5 on the clock. Green, the pass to Williams. Launches a three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. For three, Covington. And it's Tillman with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Jones. Shakes him. Second shot opportunity. Green for three. Knocks it down from distance. Green's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And here's Jackson. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Covington inside. Williams defending. And the jam by Covington.
Wow, Mr. Covington letting you know he can put it on the deck and get to the cup. That is nicely done.
Hey, yo, right here.
Outside, Green. On the wing, Conchar. Back to Green. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul of the game. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Outside Bain. Out to the wing. And here's Adams from the arc. Paul George pulls down the board. Here's Wall. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. And so it's Memphis going into the break up 12. A big difference in and it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Wall in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. The drive by Brooks. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on even to Zubats. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Memphis?
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Wall finds Zubats. And Moran over to help. Back to Wall. Pass to Zubats. George outside. Now Wall. This one for three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Three-pointer, Brooks. Paul George pulls down the board. And he lobs it up top. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Morant, the pass to Bain. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Fast break, here we go. George for 3. They get the rebound. Here's Zubats. Pass to George. Here's Wall. Another shot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
A veteran move right there. John Wall gets him off his feet with the up fake. Pretty.
At the line for your Clippers.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Morant. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Jackson outside. Pass to Bain. Oh, deflected. Oh, George with a steal. Leonard for three. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Memphis has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. From deep, Morant. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 5 rebounds tonight. Leonard for three. And they get it back. Morris, left side. And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Morant against Wall. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. 4 on the clock. Bain. Brooks finds Adams. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Clippers have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
What we know about Paul George is he has proven to be an elite force on both ends. He can be a lockdown defender, and boy, can he get cooking offensively.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Pass to Brooks. Now here's Morant. Fires for three. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Leonard with the ball from deep. Ja Morant grabs a miss. There's a minute 54 left in the final quarter. And then Morant with the dunk.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Wall against Morant. Pass to Leonard. For three, George knocks down the triple.
Now, Paul George has been exceptionally consistent from three-point territory. That fluid shooting motion is something else.
Jackson outside. Right side Morant. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Leonard on the wing. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Wall against Morant. Outside Bain. Pass to Jackson. Here's the three. Drills it from deep. And the Grizzlies lead by 12.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Grizzlies.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Jaren Jackson.
Terrific initiative. Not content to let the game come to him, he went out and made it his own.
Pass to Morant. And stolen by Leonard. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. George passes to Wall. Leonard up top. Morris for three. Brooks with the rebound. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. They have to feel good about this performance.
up the assist, Clark. You've come to the right place.
Tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Zubac kicks to George. And George with the stop.
PG-13 emphatically throwing that one down. They're not stopping him on that dunk.
From the top of the key. And it's Russell missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Leonard with no one around. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Well, that's an easy pass for John Wall to make. As soon as he spots his teammate wide open, he's dropping that dime on time and on target.
Now, here is Russell. Towns sets the pick for Russell. He feeds it to Towns. Goes back up. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, I tell you what, so hard trying to corral Towns. He's got excellent strength, good feet, good hands, and he's got a will to score the ball that you've got to appreciate.
Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table. George taking advantage of that close, tight defense, drawing the foul while taking his shot.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Russell against Wall. The kick out to Towns. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gobert. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And the slam dunk by Wall.
How about that? Wall's been in the league over a decade, and he's still got that impressive vertical. Love watching him rise up and throw it down.
Oh, here's Edwards. There's the 3. And finished off by Gobert.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
A nice shot by George.
With a few 40% seasons from deep, George has become one of the top three-point shooters in the game.
Outside, Russell. Crafty move, and it's good on the way in.
Well, you know, this is just who Russell is, in my opinion, guys. A very assertive and confident player who looks to score the ball as much as he can.
2 minutes. Now, here's George. 7 points in the game. Here's Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Edwards against George. Edwards passes to Russell. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Russell against Wall. Pass to Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Russell looking it over. There's a minute left to play in the first quarter. For 3, Edwards. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Left side, Wall. Morris passes to Zubac. George against Edwards. Wall dishes to George. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. George has got 9 points.
Not a lot of wings are willing to score inside like Paul George. I mean, part of why he's elite at his position.
It's Russell with the drive. Edwards can't hit. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 7-point differential. George finds Zubac. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Seeing George spread the wealth and picking up the assist, I think he's a better player when he's sharing the ball like that.
9 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Towns a screen on Wall. And so it's Los Angeles going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Clippers?
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Now here's Towns. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Russell no luck. Leonard looking around. Fires it up. The good-looking shot from the wing. Leonard's got the lead up to 12 now for the Clippers.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And the dunk by Towns.
Well, easy does it, Towns is saying to himself. Forget about the threes right now. I'm going to go with the flush.
The pass to George. Here's the 3. Hands it from downtown. George has got 12 in the game.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Leonard with the steal. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Leonard, the pass to George. Back to Leonard. From the stripe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's George. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
The Timberwolves shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. And the accepted wisdom is role players tend to play better at home than on the road. And I've always wondered, Clark, how does that affect them more than stars?
You know, I don't know if I actually buy into that. I do think there's a comfort level when you're at home. I think it's always a little more pressurized to be the home team because you have some additional distractions. Typically, role players are a little more inconsistent overall just based on their particular positions. But that's why you don't call them stars. You call them role players.
Now here's Leonard. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Morris passes to Zubac. It's George on the wing. Edwards defending. Zubac. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Timberwolves trail by 15. Outside Russell. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Boy, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Wall kicks to George. To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's Edwards. Banked in off the glass. Edwards got his first basket. Clippers leading by 13. Outside, George. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Towns sets the pick for Russell. Kicks to Edwards. There's the dish to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Now, here's George. 12 points for him. A 3 from Leonard. That one, no good. Timberwolves trail by 11. Towns, the pass to Russell. The lead now cut to single digits. Russell's got 6.
Towns showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock if his teammate has something a little better.
Outside, George. Out to Morris, beyond the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got his 4th assist in this one.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
What a fantastic finish there on the break.
A textbook kickback to set up the easy finish.
George dishes to Leonard. The kick out to Wall. Passes it to Zubac. Clock at 6. A 3 from Leonard. Gobert pulls it in. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Russell with a wide open look. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Man, what a nice read. Exquisite, perfect timing by D'Angelo off the pick and roll.
And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is working so much, David. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. It's been one outstanding game from George.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. The guard and off guard, filled by Jackson and Powell. Batum is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Coffey in at the small forward position. McLaughlin, the pass to Noel. Left side, Anderson. Here's McLaughlin. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Noel. And another shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And the second free throw, good. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And Jalen Noel picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here is Powell. Stolen. Here's McLaughlin. Defended by Batum. Basket counts.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Powell down low. A shot by Batum, no good. Timberwolves trail by 7. Pass to McLaughlin. Feeds it to Anderson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Jackson with it. Ready now by Anderson. Here's Powell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their star.
Anderson against Covington. Anderson passes to Noel. Shoots over Powell. That shot off the mark. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Jackson drives in, and it's in there. And the Clippers lead by 9.
The quickness of Reggie Jackson, terrific. Superb at slicing apart the defense with his drive to the rack.
Pass to Reed. Batum with the steal. Jackson kicks to Covington. Batum wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And Covington sends it back.
You know, you talk about Covington, and he's what you call a typical 3-and-D player. Has been that way most of his career.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Reed the pass to Prince.
2 minutes.
Back to Reed. Reggie Jackson with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Powell dishes to Jackson. The feed to Batum. Changes up, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You know, that's where the high release point of Batum worked to his advantage, allowed him to get that shot off.
The Clippers have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
Jackson kicks to Covington. A 3-ball. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Covington's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And during this game, they sliced the D apart by just attacking the rim, flat out dominating them inside.
Here's McLaughlin. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 43 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Anderson passes to Prince. They need this, and it's blocked.
A capable defensive player. That wingspan of Batum's really an asset in blocking shots.
Here's Prince off the inbound, and it's good on the layup.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Outside Jackson. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The shot by Powell, no good. Timberwolves trail by 13. Reed with it. To the wing on the left. Anderson passes to Reed. With 2 seconds left. Second shot opportunity. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next one. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Nas Reed out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Torian Prince. And it's McLaughlin into the point guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's McLaughlin. To the inside. Prince. Oh, that's blocked.
Minnesota foul. Jordan McLaughlin.
A free throw drops for Jackson.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Right side Wall. Shoots. Lets it go from deep. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Reeves got rebound number 5 here tonight. Anderson outside. Prince outside. There's the pass to Reed. It's stolen by Morris. A 3 from Leonard. Los Angeles with another miss. Timberwolves trail by 16. To the paint. Here's Noel. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Morris, no good.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Outside, Russell. And the rejection by Zubac.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Los Angeles leading by 15. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
First one falls for him. And Edwards drops them both. And it's Wall with the ball for the Clippers. Outside, George. He kicks it to Morris. Pass to Wall. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Russell against Wall. Russell high post. Out to Edwards. That's a 2 from Towns. Pass to McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Turnaround Jay. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Russell, no luck. A minute 50 left in the game. Here's George.
And you know what? For me, these dunks show exactly how great an athlete George is. I mean, sometimes you're surprised that the basket doesn't come down with the force he punches it with.
McDaniels kicks to Edwards. The three-pointer is right on target. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Now Wall. releases from 15, and Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Timberwolves trail by 10. 58 seconds left in the fourth. Gobert down low. Working on Zubac. Gobert can't hit. Got a piece of it. Now here's Wall. Outside, George. The kick out to Wall. Connects from three-point range. And the Clippers lead by 13.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
Leonard the pass to Wall. And here is Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And in the win, a comfortable... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
Steve Smith and Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away. tip-off goes to Minnesota. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the 1. Count that one. And we're in for a fast-paced game today, it seems. These teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Grant.
Hey, B.A., get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet. Believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
Knocks it down from distance.
I think consistency from 3 is in Morant's future. On that shot, he was well balanced and focused.
And here's Russell. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Memphis.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Morant against Russell, and it's Morant off the drive. Counted. Morant's got 5.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
Russell against Morant. Wide open. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards got his second basket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now here's Bane. And he throws it down with one hand.
You see the impressive leaping ability. Bane getting off the ground with ease.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoying playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside for Russell. Connects from downtown.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Morant with it. 7 points in the game. Morant with the slam!
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Brooks with the rebound.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Bane finds Morant. Brooks from outside. He can't hit that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Inside. Here's McDaniels. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
This is who Towns is. An unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
From deep. Morant, no good. The Timberwolves trail. Deflects the pass. Oh, stolen by Morant. From behind the arc. On target from range. Morant's got 12 points.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Morant against Russell. And he's going for the oop here. And it's Towns with the power finish.
What an athletic play from Towns. Rising up over the defense to hammer in the alley-oop.
Russell against Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Morant. Outside for Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. There's a screen. Beyond the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Edwards. Pass to Towns. That one goes. Count it.
And yeah, this is what you like to see from Towns, using his size and strength to make things happen.
And it's tied up with that one. 24 seconds left in the first. Now here's Morant. 12 points for him. Kicks it out to Jackson. The three. Russell with the rebound.
John Morant. First personal foul.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
Yeah, so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there.
It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just
a nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
On the court for Minnesota, Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards, and it's McDaniels in at the 3.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Outside Morant, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team.
Here's Morant. 12 points for him. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
To the paint. Here's Gobert. And Morant clears the board. Memphis trailing here. Pass to Bane. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Second team.
Morant against Russell. Outside for Morant. 6 to shoot. Brooks a screen on Russell. And Morant gets it to go.
The decision-making keeps improving. Ja Morant looking comfortable operating in pick and rolls.
Russell against Morant. Russell, the pass to McDaniels. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Morant. Pass to Brooks. Outside Bane. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Quick decision-making of Desmond Bane. Not wasting any time going up with his shot.
Outside Edwards. Towns a screen on Bane. Edwards a pass to Towns. Outside McDaniels. Now Gobert. Back to Daniels. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Well, you've got stars and you've got closers. Smitty, are those always the same thing?
It's not, B.A. There's some guys that are not stars and they can close. And there's some guys that are stars that can't close. But when you get the superstar, he can do both.
Towns into the lane. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Fantastic use off the bounce by Towns, getting all the way to the rim.
Moran against Russell. Kicks it out to Jackson. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Bain against Edwards. Now here's Bain. He's closely guarded. Doesn't go for him. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent gameplay.
And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Nifty move. And Bain lays it in. Bain's got 6.
Weaving his way through the paint, Desmond Bain flexing his way to the basket.
Here's Edwards. Outside McDaniels. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after.
Get ready for the Jabberwocky.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
John Conchar is out there with Tyus Jones. Then there's Danny Green. Then it's Xavier Tillman. And it's Williams in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. It's Edwards on the wing. 10 points for him. To the middle. Here's McDaniels. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Russell against Jones. Pass to Conchar. And stolen by Edwards. Outside Russell. Stolen by Jones. And it's Williams off the drive. Outside Jones. Shot clock at 6. Lays out. Here's Tillman. Rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Gobert no good. And Memphis shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Ball stolen. Outside McDaniels. Towns up top. He shoots it. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Towns has got 9 points.
Such an effective big man. Towns isn't just a post-up threat. He can hurt you off the catch.
Jones, the pass to Green. on the wing, Conchar. Guarded by Edwards. Stolen by Russell. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Shot is good by Edwards. And it's an 8-point Minnesota lead.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Here's Conchar. Yep, that one goes.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Minnesota calls time here. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Now here's Jones, tightly guarded. And there's 1:45 left to play in the third quarter. Pass to Noel.
And great job to establish position and square up.
The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Conchar. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Tries to spin move. And that one's long.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Right side, Anderson. Over Williams. Pass to Noel. 6 on the shot clock. Anderson with a screen. The 3 ball. Noel, no good. Memphis trailing here. Here's Williams. Count it. Good.
It's not easy to work the ball inside of this league, but they've done it all night.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Tipped. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Williams' shot is good.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a 1-possession game. Well done.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Reed sets a screen. Here's Noel. A slam dunk by Reed.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now Jones. And he banks in the layup. Jones has got his first points of the game.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by 2. And time to... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So for Minnesota right now, we've got Naz Reid. Taurean Prince is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. And it's Noel in at the shooting guard position. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. This is anyone's game. So he told them, stay aggressive, stay hungry. We can't afford to let up on the energy out there. He's hoping they'll finish with a flurry. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Morant, no good. Minnesota in the lead. Russell finds McDaniels. Down low. Up and over Brooks. McDaniels passes to Towns. Fires the 3. Adams grabs the miss. And the Grizzlies shooting the rock at 58%. Outside Morant. Outside Payne. Three-pointer, Brooks. The shot no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And here's Morant. Outside Bain. Puts up a three. Knocks down the long J.
Impressive accuracy of Desmond Bain. He has put in the work to be a reliable three-point option.
Towns on a screen. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Oh, the swat by Adams. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep. Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. And it's Morant missing.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And there's the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
With the ball on the screen, John Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Here's Edwards. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Payne. Pass to Brooks. Payne with a screen on Russell. Brooks from outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Edwards, a pass to Towns. The kick out to Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Edwards has got 4 points this quarter.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around. You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
The 3 from Russell. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside Bain, inside, Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Tremendous effort from John Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
Towns a screen on Morant. And he lobs it up. Towns can't get it to go.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Brooks against Edwards. Shot clock at 5. From deep, Morant. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
McDaniels passes to Russell. It's Edwards with a drive. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. And here's Memphis. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Morant. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And now it's a 7-point Grizzly lead.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Adams with the ball. Now here's Morant. And so it's Memphis winning this one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.